And so to show you iMovie 11, I'd like to invite Randy Ubillos, who's our chief architect for video applications, up to show you iMovie 11. Randy?
Thanks, Steve. I've got some really exciting stuff to show you this morning. So first up, I'm going to show you audio editing. So in both the project and event views, we can now show audio waveforms. And you'll notice the audio waveforms are color-coded, so it's really easy to see those portions of the audio which are approaching the peak, and they even show up in red if the level is too high. Come back up here into the project, play back this clip. The audio is a little bit low. If I want to turn it up, all I have to do is grab the line here, and as I turn it up, you notice the audio waveforms actually adjust in real time as I move this. I can actually grab the control at the beginning to do a fade in, and you'll actually see that the audio waveform shows that fade in. It's all done live. We'll go ahead and play this back. Fades in, gets a little bit louder. One of the really common things that you do with audio is adjusting segments of audio. We've made that really easy. All I have to do is select the segment of audio that I want to change, and we'll go ahead and play this back first before I change it.
That was awesome!
You can see that's pretty loud. If I take this segment and move it, you'll notice that just that segment gets turned up and down, and the color shows what's going on with the audio. I can also do a fade by just dragging the fade handle here. So if I go ahead and play this back, it gets quiet in just the segment where we've adjusted. So really, really easy to make changes to audio levels. In iMovie 09, we introduced video effects. Well, in iMovie 11, we've now got audio effects. I bring up my inspector, and when I click on the audio effect button, it's going to play back the clip, and all I have to do that one sounds pretty good. I'll just click on it. You get a nice preview of that. We'll go ahead and play that back. Single click, I get to make changes like that. We think people are going to have a lot of fun with this. Switch over to a different project here. We'll show you something we call one-step effects. Let's go ahead and play back this clip here. We've got some nice double jump on with these bicycles here. And it'd be really nice if we did an instant replay on this. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to select a segment here where they're jumping in the air. And then I'm going to come up to the clip menu, and I'm going to choose instant replay and choose the speed that I want, 50%. And what iMovie is going to do is it's going to take that segment that I had selected, repeat it, apply a 50% speed to it, and then put an instant replay title onto it, all in a single step. Let's go look at this next clip. Some more nice jumps there. This one right here, where he jumps in the air, it'd be really nice to highlight this jump here. So I'm just going to select back from that, come up to the clip menu, and this time I'm going to choose flash and hold last frame. When I do that, iMovie is going to go ahead and put in a fade through white transition, and then it puts in a still frame from that last frame with a Ken Burns effect on it, and then back into the moving video. So let's go ahead and take a look at that now. Some really complex editing with just a couple of clicks. So next thing I want to show you is movie trailers. When I bring down the new project dialog, in addition to the themes that we've had before, we now have 15 movie trailers. There are a bunch of different themes to them, a lot of variety, and I can go ahead and just click on any of these and get a preview of what it's going to look like. So you get a nice preview there. I'll go ahead and choose 24 frames per second. That's actually also a new feature. We'll hit create, and I'll switch over to this whitewater rafting footage that we have. And so some nice looking footage that was shot. I'll go ahead and play back a little. It's some nice footage, but let's turn it into really amazing footage. So the way we're going to do that, we start out in our outline view. And this is where we put in the basic information about our trailer. We get to put in a name. So I'm going to go ahead and type in a name, and you notice that it's updating live over there in the viewer. We'll go ahead and give it a date. And then we fill in the cast. And several of the trailers you can adjust from 2 to 6 cast members. This one we've got set for 4. We'll go ahead and type in, we had 4 people on this trip. We've got Linda, we've got Nicholas, we have Stephanie, and we had Damien. And we'll set the gender here to male. And now we have where we can go in and put in a studio logo. You can change the name of the studio that you want. And then we have 5 different studio logos. Go ahead and choose this sun rays through the clouds, really nice looking one. And then we have credits that come up. And you get to fill in all the different parts of the credits. It pulls the name out of your address book, so it's pulled my name out of here. I think that's good. We'll leave that there. We'll go over to the storyboard now. Now, on the storyboard tab, I actually get to see how the trailer goes together. And we have these nice moving animatics that go in with all the text. And I can use this to see the pacing and the timing before I've actually even started to put it together. Let's go ahead and just take a little look. So I can get a real feel for it before I've even started to put it together. You'll also notice the music. We've got, actually, for all 15 of these trailers, we have new original scores that were put together, and a number of them were actually done. We went to London, to Abbey Road Studios, and had the London Symphony Orchestra record the original pieces for these. So you get to have a full symphony behind your movies. It's pretty amazing. So let's scroll back up to the top here, and let's go ahead and just make this trailer. We're going to make this start to finish. So I can go in here, and I can change any of the text. So in this case, leaving behind the city. And instead of a young family, we'll put in a group of friends. You see it's all updating live over there. Now all we have to do is fill in the clips. So what I do is I just come down here and skim to any point and just click on the beginning of a clip I'd like to put in. Puts it up into my trailer. We've got some nice establishing shots here. We've got this footage of them going into the water. Go ahead and get an action shot it's asking for. This looks like a good action shot in the raft. Now it's asking for a group. You can see this is going together pretty quickly. We can make it even easier. You'll notice down here in the event these purple lines that are showing. Those are done through our People Finder. We've taken the face detection technology out of iPhoto and applied it to video. So we can actually identify the segments of video that have people in them, and we can identify shots that have 1 person, 2 people, or many people for a group. We can also tell by the size of the face whether it's a close-up, medium, or wide shot. So if I come down here and just open up my keyword panel, iMovie sees that, and since it's asking for a group shot, it's going to set the group keyword filter, and so now it's only going to show me shots that have multiple people in them. So those fit with what it's asking for. It makes it even easier to choose shots. So I'll pick a group shot. Now it's asking for a medium shot, so that's what I see. I get medium shots down here. Asking for another group shot. Fill in a group shot. Looking for an action shot. Here's a great one going through the trees. One more group shot. Got everybody having some fun there. Now it's telling me that this one's going to have a slow motion applied to it. So let's see. We've got somebody going in the water there. That'll look really good in slow motion. Now it's asking for a close-up shot of Linda. You notice that it's shown me just close-up shots down here. So it makes it really easy to pick out a shot. Now it's asking for Nicholas. Looks like we don't have a close-up shot of Nicholas, so I'll go ahead and add a 1-person keyword so we can find shots with a single person. And there we go. There's a shot of Nicholas. Pulls up for me. And let's see. Here's a shot of Stephanie. And then we need a shot of Damien there. And one more group shot. There's a nice shot of the group. Another action shot that we're looking for. And I'll go ahead and turn off the 1-person keyword there so we can get a nice action shot. Here's somebody going in the water. That'll be a great action shot. One more group shot here, and we're just about done. Then we'll go ahead, and I'm just going to pick out one more action shot in here, a nice action shot. And there we are. We're done. So let me go ahead and play this back full screen and have a look. So you can see how easy it is. You can imagine coming back from a trip like this, and in 5 or 10 minutes, you're literally putting something together and then sharing it directly from iMovie. In addition to the sharing options we had before with Mobile Media Gallery and YouTube, we also now have direct sharing to things like Facebook and Vimeo, in addition to some others. So I actually have 2 more of these trailers I'd like to show you so you can see the wide range of themes that we have with these. Let's go ahead and show those. And thanks very much. That's iMovie 11.
Awesome. Not awesome. You know, Randy, along with his team, have invented all of this stuff. It's amazing.